So the travel ban, I did want to update you guys because last week I did a video to explain what happened to one of my clients who applied for the K1 visa the day after the travel ban went into effect. They were refused because of the travel ban, and we did an appeal to the embassy in Bogota. This is a Venezuelan client, okay, which is subject only to the partial ban. And the embassy did agree with us. They said, okay, we'll agree to reopen the case. And then later they sent us an email clarifying. They mentioned to us, by the way, we see that under our interpretation, a K1 visa is not affected by the travel ban for your client. And they gave us like a little explanation. I read that out to you guys, but I just wanted to clarify. This applies, what I explained to you about a K1 is not affected by the travel ban. That's for the partially banned countries, not for the countries that are a complete ban, okay? The countries that are subject to the complete ban, which is 12 countries, are still in fact prohibited from qualifying for the K1 visa because it's a ban on all visas. And then only the exceptions that they gave, like if you have an immediate relative, like a spouse, or if you're a diplomat, or if you have a double citizenship, or you're a resident, they gave exceptions, and a K1 is not on that exception list. Okay, so I just wanted to explain that so that people understand that my video from last week, it does not apply for the countries who are fully banned. It's to the country for those 7 countries that are only partially banned. Okay, so let me go back over those countries. Let me see. So that you guys can take that into account. Let me look. But if you do have a K1 visa and you're from Afghanistan, from Chad, Iran, Somalia, Yemen, you're from Haiti, one of these countries that has a full ban, what you need to do is get married and file for an immigrant visa. That's the only thing if you're trying to get them in here now. We know that previously there were ways to file for waivers, but there hasn't been information on how to file for a case-by-case waiver yet. But right now, to get any sort of a waiver, it's assumed that you would need to have a spouse who's a citizen to qualify for a waiver, even if that's what you were trying to get. So I would recommend to marry the person that you as your fiancé if you're from a fully banned country. Okay, let me see. And I'm going to get to all of your questions. Just my children are making it home, so I may have to step out for a second. But the fully banned countries are Afghanistan, Burma, Chad, Republic of Congo, Equatorial Guinea, Eritrea, Haiti, Iran, Libya, Somalia, Sudan, and Yemen. And so those countries, you can't get a K1 visa, okay? You need to consider getting married. Now, partially banned is Burundi, Cuba, Laos, Sierra Leone, Togo, Turkmenistan, and Venezuela. So that's why my client who was from Venezuela was able to still get the visa because this is a non-immigrant visa, the K1, and the ones that are banned are immigrant visas and certain non-immigrant visas, which they listed, which is the F, the M, the J, and the B1, B2. Okay? So that's why my specific client was able to get a K1.